With it being 7 o'clock, I'm going to ask you to rise and join me for the pledge and call the meeting to order. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, welcome, all of you in the audience here today, and those maybe viewing us at home. It's a lovely summer night. I'd like to skip over item 1, and if Coach Carey can let me know when all the boys are here, we can go back to item number 1. If we go to item 2, minutes, June 18th, 2012, regular and executive session.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the June 18th, 2012 regular session minutes as written.
Second. Any discussion?
Just page 5. I think the motion on the top of the page just needs to be fixed. The vote was actually 2-3, and myself, Mr. Fode, Mr. Delaney that voted against that motion. So we get that fixed.
Okay.
And that would be right.
Any further discussion?
As amended.
On page 11 in our packet, page 7 on the document, did you want to fix that TA action required, or you want to leave that in the motion?
I'm sure if I know where you're at.
On page 11 in our packet, page 7 of the document.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, what do you mean, strike that?
I don't know.
No, I think we were looking for, the board was looking to have the TA take some action in that respect,
Okay.
and I know he's followed through.
Do we have an update? Or are we gonna get
We
an
might not
update?
have, we might not have the answer we like yet, but at least he did follow through.
I believe so. Mr. Valley, you notice, I believe the letter has been sent to the proprietor of that liquor license?
I actually, that issue, we went back and we communicated with the attorney representing the landowner. It was found that there was a pledge of the license that was granted, and the pledge was actually taken over by a separate holding corporation under the ownership of the owner of the property. I've sent that to town council to be reviewed because it appears as though the board does not have to take any action. That license is being wholly held by the owner of the real estate of the property at this time, and I'm asking council to review that and make sure that in fact that's the case. In which case the board would need to take no action on revocation of that existing license. And that information has just recently come to light.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Prisco.
That's a license that expires at the end of this calendar year?
It is. It is. Again, just to refresh the board, the license was granted to a group called Massachusetts Pub Group. Massachusetts Pub Group, there was a pledge associated with the license to TD Bank North. When the MPG group went bankrupt and went defunct, that pledge was exercised by TD Bank North. The owner of the property was able to establish a new holding corporation for disposition of the assets, which included the pledge of the license. And again, it's just simply a question of having town council confirm the validity of what I've just mentioned to you.
Thank you. Anything further? So, as amended?
As amended.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. It's unanimous. Anyone here for public comment?
Oh, you have the executive.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the June 18th, 2012 executive session minutes as written.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Item 3, anyone here for public comment? Okay. Item 4, legal bills for May and June.
Board members, in your packet is 2 motions, the legal bills for the month of May and the legal bills also for the month of June. I'm happy to report that we closed out the year with approximately a $36,000 balance in the legal budget. That's reflective of the fact that the town was not involved in as much litigation as it has been in the past. That's something that, depending upon who sues the town, we could potentially end up saving a substantial amount of money. This is the first year that I've been here in 5 years that we've in fact been under budget. So the legal bills for the month of May total $5,346.41. For June, the legal bills total $6,203.12, and again, the result of that is savings in the budget total of about $36,000, and I would ask you to so approve.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve legal bills for the May 2012 in the amount of $5,346.41 as follows. Copeland and Page, $4,266.41. Copeland and Page Labor, $1,062, and Copeland and Page Water, $18, for a total of $5,346.41.
Second.
Any discussion? Mr. Prisco?
Great. In the supplement package, that information goes along with this discussion, or is that for something?
Yes, the items that are in the supplement, I'd like to discuss in executive session with the board
Okay.
as it relates to legal cases.
I really like that in the information you give us, you do break it out by department.
Yes,
Is there, now that we have the first fiscal year is over that we've been doing it, is there a way we can get a summary of the whole year,
of course,
broken down by department where we spent the money?
of course.
That would be real helpful.
Anything further?
No, sir, thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
That was,
That's for me.
That was me.
Mr. Chairman, just a comment. I believe we started the practice of tracking those expenses partway through the year. So you'll see a partial year. I think we began it either in January or February. So you're not going to see a full year, but we can put together at least a partial year to date, and you can be able to track it from there.
Yeah. I understand.
Mr. Fogg?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve legal bills for June 2012 in the amount of $6,203.12 as follows. Copeland and Page General, $5,639.12. Copeland and Page Labor, $90. Copeland and Page Water, $324. American Arbitration Association, $150, for a total of $6,203.12.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous? Move to item 6. Vote to waive permit fees, high/middle school project.
Mr. Chairman, I move to waive all local permit fees associated with the high middle school building construction project.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none?
We don't want to charge ourselves, you know?
Quite costly.
It's going to be quite costly.
No, but it is nice, the amount of work being done up there. I had an opportunity to drive up there today, so it's kind of exciting to see it changing a little bit.
Some trees that have come down, just a couple.
Easy.
Yeah.
Modulars are ready to be
Some
moved.
people like trees, you know.
I can see Steve's house now.
Yeah, we can see Sean's house from there too, down, looking down the hill.
I
Up
can
the
see
hill, you'll see
Alaska.
mine, and look down the hill, you see Sean's.
That's
Anything further?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Item 8, Greg, is that off the agenda for this
It
evening?
is. It's in the hands of Local 25, and we're waiting for it to be submitted back to us.
What about stuff?
I'm getting a nod. I think that's a signal. Then we go back to item 1. All right. A signal. I'm getting a signal from Coach Carey. All right. I used to play a little ball myself, so I understand. All right.
Very little.
Well, I'd like to go back to, I'll let that go. Back to item 1, which is the certificate of recognition for the 2012 varsity baseball team. On behalf of this board, to me personally, I wish to congratulate Coach Carey and all you boys for a tremendous season. You probably don't realize now how much this is going to mean. You think it means a lot now. It's probably going to mean more, 10, 15, 20, or close to 30 years that I've been out of high school, how much something like this is going to mean. For you boys to come together, persevere, and to bring to fruition what you set out probably on the first day of cold, miserable March day when you were out in that field. And you probably all came together, worked as a group, and this is a lesson that's going to carry with you the rest of your life. And so it's with great pleasure that we have you here tonight to honor you in this way on behalf of this board and the entire community of North Reading. At this time, I'd like to read the certificate that we have prepared for this evening. Certificate of recognition. The Board of Selectmen for the residents of the town of North Reading, wish to congratulate the 2012 North Reading Hornets varsity baseball team and Coach Frank Carey for an outstanding baseball season, culminating in the Division III Massachusetts State Championship. On behalf of the board, congratulations. And in addition to this, and we're going to have you up for a photo opportunity, Mr. Larry, would you like to join me in something else? As you know, we haven't had an addition to the town boards. A replica of this will be displayed on all the entranceways into North Reading. And this will be on the top, the most recent championship from the town of North Reading. Once again, congratulations. Frank, go ahead.
No, I don't. Frank, you want to tell us what happened this season, Frank?
Want me to use the mic?
That's for cable, yes. Please just leave it like that. You don't have to turn it on.
I don't have to?
Put it down.
All right. Well, first of all, on behalf of my team, I'd like to thank certainly the selectmen and the entire community for their support during this tremendous season. And I can honestly say this, I know as a coach of the team, I think that quite often, or too often, it's been mentioned, Coach Carey and his team, Coach Carey and his team. I want to remind everybody that I've coached 47 teams, and only 5 of them have won the state championship. So it's more about these guys than Coach Carey. These guys really made it possible. We've had a lot of great teams here in North Reading. Some have not been lucky enough to win a state championship, but certainly all of them put in the same effort and went through the same rigors and the same training and so forth as this group of young men. But there was something magical about this team. There was something that was kind of mystifying, at least to me. After every game, I'd scratch my